On Tuesday, that is on April 1, 2025, Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan visited Kogi State, specifically Kogi Central Senatorial District, where she represents, for what she called a Salah visit to her constituents. But this was against the orders of the authorities in the states. From the states to the local government and then the police in Kogi State. Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan defied all orders not to embark on that journey. Welcome to another edition of Talking Politics with Dr. Oladipo. In this edition of Talking Politics with Dr. Oladipo, like I said, we'll be looking at the issues around the visits of the representative of Kogi Central Senatorial District, Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan, to our constituents, despite several warnings to her not to embark on that visit. The drama surrounding the visit started quite early in the week, and that came with a press statement from the Kogi State government banning all forms of rallies, gatherings, and the rest. According to the state government, this was to prevent the unleashing of violence on the people, as it said that intelligence-led reports from security agencies revealed this. In a statement that was signed by the Kogi State Commissioner for Information and Communications, Kingsley Fanwo, that was as the Eid al-Fitr break was going on and people were celebrating the end of the Ramadan fast. The government said the decision to place a ban on gatherings in the states was part of measures to avert a security breach. Indeed, the government referred in particular to Kogi Central Senatorial District, from where Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan hails and which she represents, saying there are suspicions of a security breach. Let me read that statement to you in full before we go on to what the police and the local government where Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan hails from also said. So the statement by the state government: the Kogi State government remains unwavering in its commitment to protecting the lives and property of all residents and ensuring that the state remains a haven of peace and security. In light of credible intelligence reports, the government has deemed it necessary to take proactive measures to prevent any form of security breach that could destabilize the state. It is heartwarming to know that the state witnessed a peaceful Salah. However, some security threats are threatening the peace of the state. In Kasemiya, Katubo, and Umozu, Ete, all in Kogi local government area of Kogi West, fishing activities have resulted in serious crisis, leading to the loss of 2 lives. All fishing activities in Kogi local government area are hereby suspended until peace is completely restored. Security operatives have been deployed to the affected areas to restore peace and implement our directive. Also in Ankpa local government area, specifically in Njema district, a communal clash between Ika-Odele and Ika-Ochala is threatening the peace of Kogi East. The state government has deployed security to also calm the situation to avert further loss of lives and property. The ongoing peace meeting between the two communities, as facilitated by the state government, must be sustained. In Kogi Central, intelligence at our disposal point to the fact that some elements are planning to stage some violent rallies in the guise of political and religious agitations. This is to create a platform for wanton destruction and breakdown of law and order. These flashes of disturbances are raising tension in the state and threatening to breach public peace and security. In view of this, and effective immediately, the Kogi state government has placed a total ban on all forms of rallies or public gatherings that have the potential to disrupt public peace. This decision has been necessitated by intelligence reports indicating that certain individuals are plotting to infiltrate the state under the guise of organizing rallies, using fake security personnel to foment trouble and compromise the security of law-abiding citizens of Adia State. While the government recognizes the constitutional rights of citizens to gather and express themselves, security considerations must take precedence in the interest of public safety. As such, no individual, group, or organization is permitted to hold any form of rally within the state until further notice. In a swift proactive move, the chief servant of Kogi State, His Excellency Alhaji Ahmed Usman Ododo, has today met with the leadership of the Kogi State Traditional Council, led by the Ata of Igala, Matthew Opaluwa Alhaji, to agree on the modalities for ensuring peace and security in the state. The royal fathers also commended the chief servant of the state for his proactive measures to protect lives and property. In furtherance of his commitment to maintaining law and order, the Kogi state government has directed that any individual or group entering the state with a convoy of security personnel must obtain prior clearance from state commands of the deploying services. This measure is to ensure proper profiling and verification of all security operatives accompanying such convoys. The state government has received intelligence indicating attempts by some individuals to enter Kogi State under the pretense of being security personnel with the intention of causing unrest. The directive, therefore, is aimed at preventing any unauthorized movement of armed individuals and ensuring that only duly accredited security agents operate within the state. The chief servant of the state, His Excellency Alhaji Ahmed Usman Ododo, has also directed all the local government chairmen to take charge of security in their domains. He also urged community leaders and opinion molders to talk to their people on the need to sustain relative peace in the state and back the state government to continue to deliver democracy dividends to the great people of Kogi State. To guarantee the full implementation of these measures, His Excellency, the Chief Servant of Kogi State, has directed the State Security Advisor, Commander Jerry Omodara, who is retired, to work closely with all security agencies in the state to ensure strict enforcement. Security agencies have been placed on high alert and will take all necessary steps to prevent any breakdown of law and order. The Kogi State government urges all residents to remain law-abiding, vigilant, and cooperative with security agencies. The safety and well-being of the people remain the government's top priority, and any attempt to undermine the peace and stability of the state will be met with the full force of the law. Citizens are encouraged to report any suspicious activities or movements to the appropriate authorities. The government assures all residents that these measures are temporary and necessary for the greater good of all. Together, we can continue to build a safer and more secure Kogi State. And that's the end of that statement from the Kogi State government. However, on Monday, that is a day before the scheduled rally, the media office of the senator said in a statement that the rally, contrary to what some have been saying on the social media, will go ahead. And when it became obvious that the rally was still meant to hold, two statements came out from the chairman of Okei local government area in Kogi State, where Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan hails from, and the commissioner of police, who heads the Kogi State Police Command, that is CP Miller Dantawaye. Let's run through what the council chairman of a local government area, said when he imposed curfew on the local government area. He said the curfew, which takes immediate effect, restricts movement and gatherings in designated areas. Anyone found loitering or assembling in restricted zones without clearance for the relevant authorities will be arrested and prosecuted. The safety of our people is paramount. We will not allow any situation that could jeopardize the peace and stability of our communities. That's what the local government chairman said. And then to that of the commissioner of police in the state. In a statement that was issued by the public relations officer of that command, that is Assistant Superintendent of Police William Aya, CP Dantawaye said, and I quote that statement, which I'm going to read in full. Following the intelligence report on security threats in Kogi State and the subsequent ban on all forms of rally and procession by the Kogi State government, the Nigeria Police Force, Kogi State Command, has called on the organizers of planned rally at Okene to cancel such events in the interest of peace in the state. The call for cancellation becomes necessary, noting that intelligence reveals that some hoodlums plan to hijack the process and cause disturbance in the state. The command cannot afford to jeopardize the existing peace in the state, the state is currently enjoying. In view of the security threat received on the planned rally, the Kogi State Command is therefore advising the organizers to cancel the event so as to avoid any breakdown of law and order in the state. As the command will not hesitate to apply the full wrath of the law on anyone who causes disturbance of peace and order in the state. Despite all the warnings and orders put in place, that rally, as at press time, as I'm speaking to you, was holding and with a lot of people. However, another innovation to it was that instead of coming with a convoy, as expected, Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan flew in an helicopter and was received by a mammoth crowd. The videos are there to speak.
Sorry. Why them old girl alone? Okay, let's straight. Naturally. Okay, let's straight. Okay, let's.
And what the senator said as part of her speech to her people was also showed that she was out to defy the authorities.
Pay attention to what I'm going to say. It is good to be here. You know, he may come out there. It is good to be home. And nobody, nothing at all. Nobody. Nobody to pay. Any son of man, and any knows and they can't come
Authorities. She spoke in a language which is Ebira and which was interpreted, translated by a man who was with her. She said, nobody and nothing can stop me from coming home. I'm an Ibira person. This is my land. I'm the daughter of late Jimo Abdul Akpoti. I know my roots. I'm not a bastard, and I'm not afraid of anybody. As part of that speech, or before that speech, there had been a massive crowd that took over the streets in preparation for our homecoming. We'll bring you more updates if anything happens or whatever it develops from holding that rally. But the rally was a sure disobedience of the orders of the state government, the local governments, and the police. And the people who went to welcome her were obviously emboldened by the statements that the senator made on her Facebook page, just hours before she arrived in the States. In that statement, she said that if anything untoward happens at the rally, Nigerians should hold the state governor, Ahmed Usman Ododo, former governor, Yahaya Bello, and the president of the Senate, Godswill Akpabio, with whom she is still at loggerheads over statements that she was sexually harassed by the president of the National Assembly, and an issue that she has internationalized and refused to be settled within the confines of the Senate, as has always been done by those now in the Senate and who were there before. What did she write on Facebook? She said, "My dear people of Kogi Central, I look forward to our peaceful in caps, peaceful Salah celebrations today. However, should we be met with or infiltrated by violence, Nigerians should hold Governor Ododo, Yahaya Bello, and Senate President Godswill Akpabio wholly responsible." In that statement also was when she assured her people that she will be coming home, and she indeed did, and landed in front of her country home in Hima, local government area of Kogi State, where the chairman, like we said earlier, Amoka Ineji, had declared a curfew on the day of the rally. Some are saying political tensions have risen in the states over that visit. If we hear any more thing, we'll let you know. But people are still bothered. Watchers are worried that a senator could defy the orders of governments at two layers, and then also of the police, which embodies other security agencies, and put forward the position of the security agencies in the states. A lot of people are becoming exceedingly worried also about the way the senator has been carrying on, especially since the issue she raised against the president of the Senate, Godswill Akpabio, became topics for debate. A topic for debate at both local and international fora. How this turns out, how it pans out, we are still waiting to see the outcome of that rally that was held today in Ihima, okay, local government area of the state. As I said earlier, that rally was ongoing when we entered the studio to do this. We'll bring you more updates. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Don't forget also to like and share this video. Until I come your way again, my name is Dotun Oladipo. I am the managing editor of the Eagle Online. We'll see you soon.